and sort of reflecting about all the things that have been going on over the last couple of weeks. And I'm sure if you're like me, you're very grateful for faith and family during these stressful times. But when I was coming back from Mexico last week, when things were all sort of, blowing up, and then, of course, the couple of times that I've been out to the grocery store since we've been home, I've kind of noticed, as I'm sure you have, that there's a lot more people out there wearing face masks. Now, the experts tell us that the average person, doesn't really need to wear a face mask if we're, practicing our social distancing. But there are, some people who doctors have told them to wear them. Maybe they have a cold, maybe they have, a compromised immune system in some way, whatever that case might be. But I am noticing that people are not using face masks appropriately. So face masks 101. When you put a face mask on, of course, it's got to cover your nose, and usually most of them have like a little metal indent that you can, put over your nose to kind of make it fit your face. And then it's supposed to come under your chin so that you're protecting that entire area. The straps are where you're supposed to remove your face mask. You are never supposed to remove your face mask by grasping it in the front. The front of the face mask is considered contaminated, both inside and outside. Okay, so I cannot tell you how many people I have seen out in the general public that are pulling their face mask down like this to do whatever and then putting it back up. So yesterday I was in the grocery store early morning, ran in to get one or two things, and there was a lady who was coughing and she had a face mask on. And of course, she's pulling things off the shelf. Then I noticed her grab her face mask, pull it down. She rummaged in her purse, put her face mask back up, and then, touched the shelf to get more product. And then, of course, was touching her cart and everything else. Well, she has just contaminated the things that she's touched on the shelf. And she's also contaminated herself by doing that, okay? There was another lady when I was coming home from Mexico. We were in a bus, and they were busing us out to the Southwest Plain on the tarmac. And this woman proceeded to put her hand inside and outside her face mask and pull it down, rummage through her bag, put her hand on the pole, the metal pole on the bus, then put her hand back in her mask on the inside and pull it up over her face and thought that she was doing something good. Well, she had just contaminated everything she had touched. And then when she put her hand back in her mask, she now contaminated her face mask and herself and everything else. So if you're using a face mask, please, please, please don't touch the front. It's all contaminated. You want to remove your face mask from the straps on behind your ears. If you need to reuse it, then I guess you need to put it in something like a plastic bag or something to keep it sort of contained and, clean as much as that can be. But of course, if you can, just dispose of it. So that's my face mask 101. And of course, everybody be washing their hands, please. Everybody knows that by now. And I'm wishing you all health and wellness and that this crisis will be over soon. All right. Have a great Sunday.